Welcome back, one and all, to Skyrim Wildlander. It is morning. My character has slept. He has been fed and hydrated. He feels attractive and clean because he just had a nice bath in the stream with some blue Superior Mountain Flower soap. Does anyone else find that line, "you feel clean and attractive," a bit weird? I don't know, it just strikes me as odd. It's just saying you're clean would be enough. Does it have to be attractive? I mean, maybe I'm being a prudish old man here, I don't know.
Places and see the world. But it's true in my case. I never bargained on seeing more than I liked.
Don't stop on my account. Well, what are y'all talking about here? Look, I'm a clean, attractive orc. You can talk to me.
The Legion's always looking for strong,
Oh,
capable
well, whatever.
warriors.
No, thank you.
Headquarters is in Solitude.
Okay, so we're heading towards Veteran's Retreat to kill some bandits, to get in good with the companions. I have other plans as well for the day, but I thought that would be the first order of business, is to get this quest done, get a first real honest-to-goodness quest done, because I haven't really done that much yet. Oh, hello. Oh no, you don't get away. You are free sword experience, or well, free two-hand experience. I've learned quite a bit about armor and weapons and damage types and all that kind of stuff by reading the wiki between episodes and from having some conversations with some of you in the comments, so thank you very much for enlightening me on some of those things. It seems that armor is not as simple as it seems. It's not just armor rating. I mean, if you look at this, it shows that it has a armor rating of 84, but that's in addition to the base armor type, which every armor type has a set amount of damage resistance, like a tier of resistance against various types of armor. And by the way, it is for every 10 armor on the item piece, you get 1% damage resist, but then you also get a bonus from other stuff. You get a bonus from, it's hard to explain, you get a bonus from the tier of the armor, and each armor piece has varying tiers of resistance against certain types of damage. So for example, one piece of equipment might be very good against, say, slashing, while it's very bad against blunt damage, that kind of thing, or against range damage, because range is like its own damage type in this. So yeah, it's interesting. I also found out that the armor type I was wondering about, that Stalrim armor, which I just unlocked, it looks like one of the best, if not the best, of all of the various types of light armor. And I think that heavy armor is probably not as bad as I thought it was. My dream of being a heavily armored two-handed juggernaut is probably pretty achievable. So I'm looking forward to learning more about the mod and that kind of stuff. The wiki is just, it's a lot to learn, and I'm kind of taking it in small doses and learning it as I go, because trying to sit down and read the whole thing all at once would be a tad bit excessive, so we're just learning as we go. And I should probably be healing myself before I go in here, huh? A bit more magicka and I could dual cast this. Might be kind of good. Yeah, we'll see. We'll start with the Warhammer for now, I guess, and then we'll see what's what afterwards. I'll clear this place out, and then we can do a lore reading session. Whoa! Oh, my God. It looks red on my screen, so I thought it was like a demon running at me very, very quickly. You did... Ow! You did hear something. It's me! You missed. Too late, you're dead. Sorry about that. It's how it goes sometimes. Too slow on the draw, lady. Bunch of fur crap and, yeah, not very good stuff. Surprise, dickhead! Nice swing. Too bad you missed. Nice crossbow. Too bad it's broke. Hey, we did it. That was pretty easy. I'm getting the hang of this thing, guys. I've also learned that crossbows, the reason that they are so deadly is because apparently they ignore armor. It's also why they do less damage than regular bows because regular bows are good against lightly armored targets, but crossbows are great because they penetrate heavily armored targets very well, but they do less damage overall. What do we have in here? Ancient text. Those are used, as well as the cloth and the thread. Well, I think this stuff is all used in that spell crafting stuff, which I'm not a big spell person yet. Ooh, treasure map. I might not bother with the whole spell crafting stuff too much. What I might do a bit more, though, is alchemy stuff, because apparently if you want the best potions, you'll have to craft, do a bunch of crafting stuff and learn that whole spell crafting system with the alchemy, which is like the alembic and all those various things, turning potions into distillates and then using those distillates in the right combination to make even more powerful potions that can heal you for a lot more. Although right now, the healing on the potions seems totally fine to me. Hello, can I? Oh, there we go. I was playing Fallout for a second there. I was pressing R to loot. It's not R. Anyway. Okay, this is from a book called Ancestors and the Dunmer being the Dark Elves. Ghosts walk among them. The departed spirits of the Dunmerry, and perhaps those of all races, persist after death. The knowledge and power of departed ancestors benefits the bloodlines of Dunmerry houses. The bond between the living family members and immortal ancestors is partly blood, partly ritual, and partly volitional. A member brought into the house through marriage binds himself through ritual and oath into the clan and gains communication and benefits from the clan's ancestors. However, his access to the ancestors is less than his offspring, and he retains some access to the ancestors of his own bloodline. The family shrine. Each residence has a family shrine. In poorer homes, it may be no more than a hearth or alcove where family relics are displayed and venerated. In wealthy homes, a room is set aside for the use of the ancestors. This shrine is called the Waiting Door and represents the door to oblivion. Here, the family members pay their respects to their ancestors through sacrifice and prayer, through oaths sworn upon duties, and through reports on the affairs of the family. In return, the family may receive information, training, and blessings from the family's ancestors. The ancestors are thus the protectors of the home and especially the precincts of the Waiting Door. The Ghost Fence. It is a family's most solemn duty to make sure their ancestors' remains are interred properly in a city of the dead such as Necrom. Here, the spirits draw comfort from one another against the chill of the mortal world. However, as a sign of great honor and sacrifice, an ancestor may grant that part of his remains be retained to serve as part of a ghost fence protecting the clan's shrine and family precincts. Such an arrangement is often part of the family member's will that a knucklebone shall be saved out of his remains and incorporated with solemn magic and ceremony into a clan ghost fence. In more exceptional cases, an entire skeleton or even a preserved corpse may be bound into a ghost fence. These remains become a beacon and focus for ancestral spirits and for the spirits of the remains in particular. The more remains used to make a ghost fence, the more powerful the fence is. More powerful mortals in life have the most powerful remains. The Great Ghost Fence created by the Tribunal to hold back the Blight incorporates the bones of many heroes of the temple and the houses in Doril and Redoran, who dedicated their spirits to the temple and clan as their surrogate families. The Ghost Fence also contains bones taken from the catacombs of Necrom and the many battlefields of Morrowind. The Mortal Chill. Spirits do not like to visit the mortal world, and they do so only out of duty and obligation. Spirits tell us that the other world is more pleasant, or at least more comfortable for spirits than our real world, which is cold, bitter, and full of pain and loss. Mad spirits. Spirits that are forced to remain in our world against their will may become mad spirits or ghosts. Some spirits are bound to this world because of some terrible circumstance of their death, or because of some powerful emotional bond to a person, place, or thing. These are called hauntings. Some spirits are captured and bound to enchanted items by wizards. If the binding is involuntary, the spirit usually goes mad. A willing spirit may or may not retain its sanity. depending on the strength of the spirit and the wisdom of the enchanter. Some spirits are bound against their wills to protect family shrines. This unpleasant fate is reserved for those who have not served the family faithfully in life. Dutiful and honorable ancestral spirits often aid in the capture and binding of wayward spirits. These spirits usually go mad and make terrifying guardians. They are ritually prevented from harming mortals of their clans, but that does not necessarily discourage them from mischievous or peevish behavior. They are exceedingly dangerous for intruders. At the same time, if an intruder can penetrate the spirit's madness and play upon the spirit's resentment of his own clan, the angry spirits may be manipulated. On Oblivion. The existence of Oblivion is acknowledged by all Tamriel cultures, but there is little agreement on the nature of that other world other than that it is the place where the Aedra and Daedra live, and that communication and travel are possible between this world and Oblivion through magic and rituals. The Dunmer do not emphasize a distinction between this world and Oblivion, as do the human cultures of Tamriel. They regard our world and the other world as a whole with many paths from one end to the other, rather than two separate worlds of different natures with distinct borders. This philosophical viewpoint may account for the greater affinity of elves for magic and its practices. Okay, and here we are back in Whiterun. Let's go and see the companions and tell them we have done a job well done. Pardon me, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Do you need to talk to me or something? Or you're a messenger, aren't you?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Letter from the Jarl himself, you don't say. Okay, you stay here, Paladin Dance. I got a meeting with the Jarl and the companions. We'll do both on our way up. This is probably quicker, yeah? Maybe. There is the keep, and the companions are over here, yeah. Ah, right here for me in the front.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
You've said that before. I've taken care of the problem.
Another job well done. Your payment is secure, and you have my thanks.
Okay, well, I'm looking for more work.
We've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Okay, I guess.
Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the companions.
Just go scare someone, huh? How do I know this is not gonna work very well and I'll end up probably killing them? It's gonna go poorly, I'm telling you.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there is the strength.
Probably should bathe, I guess, huh? After,
The children of man,
being out there like that.
the true God of
Oh, that's the wrong one.
descended from light to rule the
Okay, this one, there you go. I'm not sure what that does exactly, the whole, magical thing happening there. Just look at me, just bathing in the public square, nothing to see here. On your way, sir. Have you never seen an orc bathing out in the open? This is normal for my culture, okay? It's not really normal for my culture, I'm just... They don't know that, though. Would you question a big, strong, muscular orc bathing in the public water? You wouldn't. You'd be a fool to do so. But okay, we prayed ourselves up for the Jarl. Let's see what he wants us to do. It's crazy how far you can zoom out on this. I guess, can you zoom this far out in Fallout 4? I don't think you can.
Keep that magic away from me.
Jarl Bolgraf looks like a proper Nordic guy now with this mod. He's got a proper beard and stuff. Doesn't look so, I don't know, wimpy. So, right, I guess I can tell him about this too. This was a quest for both of them. Sure, the bandit leader at Veteran's Retreat is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Okay, is that, all then, huh? So, whose side are you on?
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
I think that's actually
Deal with Abenici.
pretty wise. So next time, talk to this guy, not to the Jarl, huh?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy
Okay.
your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Got it. Okay, go and pose somewhere and look tough for someone is what I got from that quest, from the new companion quest. And that would be where... Intimidate Alvor in Riverwood. Back to Riverwood, huh? Okie dokie. Foreign views of Dunmeri ancestor worship and spirit magic. The Altmeri and Bosmeri cultures also venerate their ancestors, but only by respecting the orderly and blissful passage of these spirits from this world to the next. That is, Wood Elves and High Elves believe it is cruel and unnatural to encourage the spirits of the dead to linger in our world. Even more grotesque and repugnant is the display of the bodily remains of ancestors in ghost fences and ash pits. The presentation of finger bones in a family shrine, for example, is sacrilegious to the Bosmeri, who eat their dead, and barbaric to the Altmer, who inter their dead. The human cultures of Tamriel are ignorant and fearful of Dark Elves and their culture, considering them to be inhuman and evil, like orcs and Argonians, but more sophisticated. The human populations of Tamriel associate Dunmeri ancestor worship and spirit magic with necromancy. In fact, this association of the Dark Elves with necromancy is at least partly responsible for the dark reputation of Dunmer throughout Tamriel. This is generally an ignorant misconception, for necromancy outside the acceptable clan rituals is a most abhorrent abomination in the eyes of the Dunmer. The Dark Elves would never think of practicing sorcerous necromancy upon any Dark Elf or upon the remains of any elf. However, Dark Elves consider the human and orcish races to be little more than animals. There is no injunction against necromancy upon such remains or on the remains of one animal, bird, or insect. Imperial policy officially recognizes the practices of Dunmeri ancestor veneration and spirit magic as a religion and protects their freedom to pursue such practices so long as they do not threaten the security of the Empire. Privately, most Imperial officials and traders believe Dark Elf ancestor worship and displays of remains are barbaric or even necromantic. Telvanni necromancy. The Telvanni are adept masters of necromancy. They do not, however, practice necromancy upon remains of Dark Elves. Sane Telvanni regard such practices with loathing and righteous anger. They do practice necromancy upon the remains of animals and upon the remains of humans, orcs, and Argonians. who are technically no more than animals in Morrowind.
Get the cold out.
Alright, here we are. We are supposed to intimidate Alvor.
Are you listening?
This could go very badly.
The ale is going.
Whatever you need. Buy Ismir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Oh, you're the blacksmith, huh?
Potatoes in your ears after all.
I've been sent to resolve a dispute.
You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
What was that?
Bastard! That's the best you can do.
This guy's pretty easy.
You're tougher than you look. You got me. Fair and square.
You seem... Oh, there you go. So then... Yes. Okay, there we go. You know what you have to do.
Fine, I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Okay. There we go. It finally stopped. That's it, huh? That was easy enough. Well, I guess back we go. That was a very simple quest. Publisher's note. This book was written by an unknown scholar as a guide for foreign visitors to Morrowind shortly after the armistice was signed. Many of these practices have since fallen into disfavor. The most obvious changes are those regarding the practice of necromancy and the Great Ghost Fence. Dunmer today regard necromancy upon any of the accepted races as an abomination. The Ghost Fence has forced many changes in the practice of ancestor worship, with the vast majority of ancestors' remains going to strengthen the Great Ghost Fence around the mountain of Dagoth-Ur. There are very few clan ghost fences in Morrowind. The temple discourages such practices among the houses as selfish. The upkeep of family tombs and private waiting doors has also fallen into disfavor, as very few remains have been buried in these tombs and shrines since the armistice. In recent years, most Dunmer venerate a small portion of their ancestors' remains kept as a local temple. Alright, Farkas, one Alvor has been intimidated.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Well, you prove that correctly every time I see you because you keep repeating it. You must have hit your head too hard too many times and won too many battles. I took care of the problem in Riverwood.
You seem to have a knack for this kind of thing. I'll make sure people in charge know.
Okay, 100 septums. I am looking for more work.
We've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
And what kind of trouble?
Bloodsuckers. Vampires. Take every precaution. One bite and you could end up as one of them.
Oh, geez. Okay. I guess I'll take care of it.
I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done.
Alright, so... all the way over here? Holy crap, that's a run. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go. But that's quite the jog. I'm sure I'll be doing a bit of sightseeing along the way, clearing stuff out and such. I guess whenever you clear a place out, the world kind of reacts to it, huh? That's pretty awesome, actually. How the world kind of reclaims the place after you've left it. More standing stones over here. Huh, some kind of trap here? Oh, interesting. Can we get in here by rotating these the right way? Hey, we got it! Randomly guessed it. Very nice. Got a book here. Mage coat. Improves the caster's warmth by 10. That's it. Seems kinda like not a lot. A hypothetical treachery. Destruction, huh? Can train destruction skill with that? Let me try to read this, see if I get a destruction level up. No, but we can study it, so probably it does give destruction skill, I would say. I could probably kill these giants, but I just feel like it's not... I don't know, I feel bad killing them. They're fairly peaceful, sentient beings. I don't think they deserve to just die for... Even though I could use their giant toes in alchemy. Broken Fang Cave. Whoa! Well, look at how far we've come. Took out that bear, no problem. Dance ran away, though, of course. I mean, can you really blame him, though? You did a good job, Dance. You're supposed to run away. Let's double up on a healing with that. I found out you can double up on the healing poultice and this heal. It's pretty much the same thing. So if you cast both, it's kind of like a little extra bit of healing. You can stay over there for now, Dan, so I'm going to go inside here and see what's what. I'd assume with there being a bear here, maybe there's more bears inside. Maybe the bears ate some people that were camping over here, trying to weather a storm or something in the cave. I guess speculation's kind of pointless. We can just go in here and see what's in here. It doesn't sound like a bear, though.
Give up while you still can.
Really?
Enjoy this.
Oh my god. Run! Run! Did she look like a vampire to you? She looked like she had red eyes. Will she not follow me outside? That's good. I definitely should be using a warhammer against her because it looked like she had heavy armor on, like iron armor, which probably means she's very tough against slashing. Didn't really have time to swap up my weapons, though. Let me get a stamina potion here, too. Okay. Try again.
Hello? Thought I heard something.
Got her. Ooh! Oh my god! What the hell happened? Get up! My dude, get up! My dude, get up! My dude, you can't be laying down like this. You're gonna die.
So you learn the power of the night.
Oh my god. I guess, like, we got shocked and it just destroyed me. Oh god, I have to go so far back in time. Rip. Yeah, definitely a vampire, by the way, because vampire dust, which is why they can't follow me outside, because, you know, it's daytime. If it was nighttime, they probably could. Which means I can just back out over here and heal up, and then go back in a second. Okay, back in we go. I think I'll use Berserker Rage this time. Well, after I kill these skeletons. Actually, no, we'll just use it now. Okay, now we gotta heal up, and we gotta kill this guy quickly. Oh, we still got the healing going. Shit.
Now for the feast.
I swung a bit too early.
Right. Now,
Oh my god, is he 100?
learn the power of the night.
Did I just see level 100? I have not seen higher than like level 50 or so, which was level 50 plus was the really high level spider. Not sure how I'm gonna pull this off. That seems excessive. Trying to get down the whole dodge thing, but it's not really working too well, as you can tell.
Hungry all the time now. Need to hunt again soon.
Ooh, there's a chest here. I can't pick it, of course. Maybe they'll have the key whenever I kill them. If I can kill them.
Hunting some shots. I'm working a few thrills. Whenever you want in.
What else could I do here? Maybe a fortify armor. See if I can sneak up on him and kill him that way.
We may feed again today.
Shit. Shit, he is 100. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the guy I'm supposed to kill?
Is that all?
He does some kind of knockdown ability. And I'm just getting owned. I think I'm better off just charging in and hoping for the best.
Hide down. Now you'll not
Oh my god. I go for one, the other one kills me. I may simply not be able to do this, guys. I might just have to wait until later to do this.
Is that all?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. This guy is way too buff. There's no way, guys. Even when I've hit him, he's just been way too strong. Maybe there's a trick against vampires, like using like a light spell or something, or a fire or something like that. I mean, crossbow bolt through the heart, you know? Stake through the heart, maybe? Is this the place I'm supposed to go, though? It is. This is where I'm supposed to go for this quest, but I don't know how I do that. That's a bit much for right now. Okay, well, let's do some easier things then for now, because that's a bit much. Can focus back on our goal of getting a home and maxing out smithing and stuff. Hello? Random Argonian over here. Did find out that the storeroom smithing is really good. I should pick that up. Hi there.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Talking about skooma or moon sugar or something?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
I can't actually buy it from him, huh? If I say no thanks,
Each has their own way.
and then go back in, can I buy it?
Take a look.
Here we go. I kinda want the moon sugar because there was that one moon sugar addict that I could possibly sell this to. That's quite good. Health's increased by 100 points for 45 seconds. That's pretty damn good. Okay.
Until next time.
That's fine. We will we'll see if we can trade that to that random Khajiit in front of, because I've heard the Khajiit in front of Whiterun one of them talking about how they would give much for even a few grains of moon sugar. So maybe they'll be willing to trade us for it and pay quite dearly. That'd be kind of neat. We're becoming a drug dealer, guys. But it's for the good of, you know, Skyrim, so that we can defeat dragons, right? It's fine. It's fine. Where the hell do we go then, I guess, since we can't do this right now? It's a bit too much. I guess we do a different quest, right? Like, what do we have here? I guess we can go back and talk to that Freyla Greymane in Whiterun about her missing son, see if we can figure out what's going on with that. Be a bit of a ride. I'll just see what we can find on the way here as well. Is that a random frost atronach? Oh, hello. That's a random wolf. Which is expected. That's a random... Oh, there's a person with them, too. Evo Wizard. Will this attack me when I get close? Hello? Definitely not a nice frost astronach. Did I not see someone else over here with them? Okay, I'm going to assume a heavily armored behemoth like that, you know, would be armored. So I should probably use my warhammer. No, don't get off the poor shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh no! Oh no! No. Wrong button. Is my... Yeah, my hammer's out. Okay. What are you doing? You keep, like, posing. Like, you're just, like, flexing. Yeah, you're just, like, flexing. How come you flexing on me, bro? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, yeah, it's not bad. Hey, get wrecked. Physics. Still spinning. So can I loot this guy? Yes, frost salts, which are very expensive. Nice. Very nice. I could have sworn I saw someone walking around with him. I thought there was like a conjurer or something out here, but I guess not. Just a random frost atronach. Well, I won't look a gift atronach in the mouth, I guess. I don't think they even have mouths, but yeah, anyway. Okay, back towards Whiterun. We're gonna go and talk to the lady about her lost son. Oh, hello, random skeletons. I'm going to assume that a skeleton would be more susceptible to blunt damage. That is the typical RPG trope. What the heck happened here? There's skeletons here, but there's no, the summoners are dead. What happened to y'all? Did your skeletons turn on you? Let's see here. Solar Fragment, Liminal Bridges. That's the, summoning type book, right? You saw that before on the other summoner. Atronach Forge Recipe, Tome of Summoned Flame Atronach. Interesting, so I can make a Flame Atronach summoning tome. That would be, useful, I'd presume. What do we have here? Okay, some decent stuff here. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Y'all's, little summoning skeleton party over here did not go so well, I guess. Can I, like, move you? Is there anything else here? It's an odd place right in the middle of the field over here. I guess there are some ruins here, so perhaps they were looking to summon something in particular. Gosh, that sure is pretty. I was taking some screenshots on the way back, and man, I haven't done a whole lot of custom screenshot taking at this point. Let me just say that it's really easy to take very good screenshots with this mod. It looks very good. Hello, yet another skeleton. Whoa! So that was like a summoner skeleton, high-level skeleton. Holy crap. What is going on here? And we got some shovels too, huh? This is a graveyard, it looks like, of some kind. Ancient Nordic graveyard. So that was a skeleton that killed everybody, huh? They summoned one that was a bit too tough for him. And it killed them all. Well, it serves you right, you dirty necromancers. Alright, let's be on our way, I suppose. Alright, folks, here we are, back in Whiterun. I'm gonna do a bit of crafting, and if I can, a bit of vendoring, though the shops might be closed up at this point. In fact, I think... No, they're still open. Just not sure where the blacksmith lady out here is. Maybe she's done for the day, but it seems like her shop is still open. So yeah, I might do a little bit of crafting and such here. And then a bit of vendoring if I have time, and then we'll call it a day, probably, and talk to that lady at night. Late at night, because that's what she wanted us to do. So I'm just gonna say it now, guys, like, I've looked at all the smithing recipes, and iron lockpicks are just, they're way overvalued in terms of, like, how much experience they give you per level. I'm gonna be entirely real with you. Spamming iron lockpicks, it's overpowered. It needs a nerf. 100% needs a nerf. Everything else is fine. Every other recipe I've found is fine, I think, but, like, this is just way too efficient. Congratulations, Wanderer, you got 100 smithing. Because, yeah, you spammed lockpicks. Now we have, like, enough lockpicks for several playthroughs, and I'll just break them down, probably. So yeah, there we go. 100 smithing. Congratulations. We made 2,000 plus lockpicks, and that was what got us there. I definitely think we want to go with more health, because, we've been getting destroyed still by everything, so we definitely want to go with more health there. I feel we definitely want this. Legendary blacksmithing is going to be tempering for 50% more efficiently. It's going to be great. So I think Stalrim smithing is one of, if not the best smithing recipes you can do. I'm just not sure what it requires to do this, but sure, I'll check it out. Draconic, obviously, we'll pick it up as soon as we can, but I'm not there yet. Now, Ebony and Daedric, I think, are both going to be really good for endgame, but I'm not sure if I want to do it early on, just because it's so cumbersome to wear it. It slows your character down a whole bunch, and there are big stamina penalties to it. We're going to drain stamina like crazy. Certainly late game it'll be good, but I'm not sure if I want to do it right now. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave this as is for now. I have one perk point I could spend somewhere. I don't have to spend it anywhere, though. I could go into Greatsword, so I'm using both Greatsword and Warhammer. I've heard basically that you want to go with Warhammer plus either Greatsword or Battle Axe. Either one is totally fine. So I might go Battle Axe. I don't know. Maybe my next run of weapons I'll make a Battle Axe, just because Battle Axes are kind of cool, you know? The idea of the hammer and the axe goes together better to me than the hammer and the sword. But I don't know, the sword kind of looks good for screenshots, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm happy with that for now. That also should mean that I can temper my gear a bit more than, yes, I could temper my glass stuff a bit more, so 268. Yeah, 296. I have 2 ingots of malachite as well, so yes, let's do that. 328 for that. Pretty good. This elven sword, what can I do with this? I do have a couple of calcinium. I should probably save those, though, I would say, yeah? So I can maybe make some better stuff. Maybe make some gear upgrades or just craft some things to sell. I got a question asking about when I would be buying a home, and... well, it's purely whenever I have the money for it, pretty much. Yo, careful with that broom. You can put somebody's eye out, man.
Welcome to Warmate, the finest weapons and armor.
So yeah, anyway, I'm going to sell a couple more things here, and then we will be on our way. Okay, so this is the home of that Greymane lady. We're going to talk to about her missing son... Faendal? Was that his name? Faendal? I forget his name.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Averstein, put that down.
He's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help?
Yeah, absolutely. What can I do?
I know that Thorold's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help.
So we're gonna do a bit of sneaking, is that it? Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
Need something?
Oh, whoops, wrong button.
Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Hold on.
Do you have news? Did you find something?
No, why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorold didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorold supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
What sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorold isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard.
Okay, I guess I'll try.
I've said too much already.
If only you could help bring my son back to me.
Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorold did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it.
Okay, so not like officially at war or anything with each other, but they don't like Stormcloaks is what you're saying? And how can you be so sure that Thorold's still alive?
He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Okie dokie.
You take care of yourself now.
Alright, well, I mean, I'll try. Hopefully I don't get caught and end up starting a war here or something. I think, though, it's getting pretty late. Well, I don't know, we could try talking to them. Maybe it's not too late. They might not be locked up yet. I know they are locked up. I wonder if I want to try to do this now or later. So I could get in the back here. Yeah, I think we can get in over here okay. I don't want to get in trouble with the guards, though. Uh-oh.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Well...
You're not I'm not going to warn you again. Get out.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we wait until later. There's definitely a quest prompt back there, though, so he's probably right back there. Alright. I guess we'll try again in the morning. I suppose we're getting in for the night again. The, crappy floorboard inn. What time is it? We got some time, though, so I think maybe I'll do a bit of training. Maybe I'll just go and do, like, some one-hand training or something. Although I can't do the, automatic training over at the training dummy over there, which is really unfortunate. Wonder if there's one I can use up in the castle, or maybe over by the companions, they might have one. Sorry, I forgot to turn my light back on here. Yeah, here we go. We can train over here. So, let's see. Maybe just do one hand for a bit and see how that goes. I have this elven sword, which is pretty good damage. It ought to go fairly well. You can dual wield too, right? How does that work? Yeah, it's like a combo. I don't think this is any better. I wonder if you do better if you're... Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we can go for a couple hours here. Okay, 3 hours have passed. I didn't get a skill up there, but, yeah, no, we're still awful at one-handed. Yeah, okay, well, we'll look into that more later. It'll be easier to train once we get higher level, too. But yeah, let's find a... Well, I guess we can just sleep over here, right? We got that. We don't have to get an inn. We can sleep in your Vasker. Just find a bed and fall in, they said, right? So yeah, this'll work. I suppose you want to come with me and take out these freaking vampires. They're a tiny bit overpowered for my level, man. Just a tiny bit too strong. Hey, silver. Wait, this... Are they gonna get mad if I take this? Because last time it wasn't stealing. I watched back and it was not stealing. Okay, I didn't get mad that time. That's good. Took that book and they're all pissed off at me and I'm like, dude, I didn't say stealing. My bad. You should label things, you know? Huh. There's like an enchanted item over here that's been partially disassembled. Isn't there... There's like a quest for this, right? It's probably later on in the quest line. You keep doing companion quests, you get a quest to like reforge this weapon. Reforge the shards of it or something, get a really awesome weapon. Yeah, anyway, let's grab a bed and sleep for the night. I think I'll probably end it here for this one, guys. So I'll see you next time.